All right, let's talk about something that's really taking off in the wellness world, IV hydration therapy. And to get a real feel for what it's all about, we're going to take a closer look at one company in particular, Prime IV Hydration and Wellness, to see how they operate and what they offer. I mean, who hasn't felt this way, right? Just completely drained, running on fumes. Well, what if you could actually get ahead of that fatigue before it totally takes over? That's the big question. And it's really the idea driving this whole trend of proactive IV therapy. And that's exactly where companies like Prime IV Hydration and Wellness of Reston come into the picture. Their whole approach is about making wellness simple, using these science-backed treatments to tackle that age-old problem of just feeling run down. And really, their goal is super straightforward. They just want to help you feel refreshed, focused, and balanced. It's not about some crazy, complicated health regimen. It's about getting those key nutrients directly into your system where they can get to work right away. So, to really get what makes them different, you've got to look at their core philosophy. It's a pretty interesting shift from how we usually think about medicine and our own health. So, here it is, their mission statement: to bridge the gap between traditional medicine and proactive self-care. And that word proactive, that's everything. The whole idea is to step in before you're totally burnt out or feeling sick. You can almost think of it like preventative maintenance, but for your body. And this really breaks it down perfectly. On one side, you have the typical reactive model. You wait until something's wrong, then you go get it fixed. But on the other side is their approach: proactive self-care. It's all about keeping your body in a good place to hopefully avoid those issues from the get-go. Okay, so that's the philosophy. But how do they actually do it? How does it work in practice? Well, they have something called the Prime IV Standard, which basically lays out exactly what you can expect when you walk through their doors. It all comes down to these four pillars. First up, safety. This is huge. We're talking treatments done by licensed pros, using only medical-grade ingredients, no messing around. Second, it's all about you, personalized care. They tailor the IV blends specifically to what your wellness goals are. Third, the experience itself. It's designed to be a calm, spa-like lounge where you can actually relax. And finally, transparency. They make sure you know exactly what's in your drip and why it's there. All right, let's get into the good stuff, the menu. They've basically organized their services around different wellness goals, so it's kind of like an a la carte menu for your health. So their main service is personalized IV hydration. And look, we're not talking about just a simple bag of saline here. These are custom blended cocktails of vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. So whether you need a serious energy boost, want to sharpen your focus, or maybe recover faster after a workout, there's a specific blend for that. Then they offer something called NAD+ treatments. Now, this sounds super sciencey, but stick with me. NAD+ is basically a coenzyme that's in every single cell of your body, and it's essential for your metabolism. Here's the catch. Our levels of it naturally drop as we age. So these infusions are designed to top you back up, with the goal of improving mental clarity and helping your cells function better. It's like a reboot for your brain. Pretty cool, right? And hey, if you don't have time for a full IV session, they've got you covered with these vitamin and nutrient boosters. You can think of them as quick, concentrated shots of good stuff, like vitamins or antioxidants. They're perfect for a little extra push between your main treatments. And of course, if you're someone who wants to make this a regular part of your routine, they have a membership model. You know the drill. It usually includes your monthly IV drips, you get discounts on any extras, and you get priority when scheduling. It's really designed for people who are serious about maintaining their health long term. When you really boil it all down, their entire brand promise is captured in this simple phrase: trusted wellness, proven results. It says it all, right? They're aiming to combine that safe, professional environment with tangible benefits you can actually feel. And that really brings us right back to the beginning, to the central question they're posing to all of us. Are you ready to invest in feeling your absolute best before you hit that wall, before burnout even gets a chance to set in? So, if you're curious to check it out for yourself, Prime IV Hydration and Wellness is located at Reston Station Boulevard. All of their information is right here. Thanks for diving into the world of proactive wellness with me today.